Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm WolfbaneGame. We are back with another video on Lord of the Rings War of the North. This is part 15. If you haven't seen the first 14, there will be a video to play. Let's go check it out. With that said, let's jump into where we left off. We are close to completing this game on New Game Plus. Once we are done, don't have to worry about it again. Well, we'll do a review and then we'll move on to the next Lord of the Rings game, which is Lord of the Rings Conquest. That'll be fun. That would definitely be fun because I've never played that game yet. I've always wanted to, but never been able to get my hands on it until, well, quite recently, to be honest.
Beware, spiders!
You're no match for me! Giant spider! Over to the dime!
You cannot endure this fire!
You're no match for me! I need help.
Help me!
Take much more! You haven't got the stomach to face me!
Ugh.
Over to the dime!
Here, to me if you need healing!
You're no match for me!
Fucking hate spiders.
We must be nearing Radagast's home.
Enemy archers on the high ground! This must be Radagast's home. It looks peaceful enough.
Then what did the sorcerer mean when he said we were too late?
Perhaps he was only trying to discourage us. Fight me if you dare! Servants of the enemy, beware! Radagast, are you here? You're no match for me! I'm badly hurt!
To the sphere of light and be healed!
Can't take much more! Not ready. Come on, you traitor! You face a Dunadash now! Over there. Is that a staff on the ground?
Fucking hell.
These woods are thick with the Urukai.
Back in the land of.
I thought elves were meant to have long lives. Many spider tracks leading deeper into the woods. It appears as if they were dragging something. I fear it could be Radagast, but whether he was living or dead, I cannot say.
I thank you for my life, friends. I had abandoned all hope before you appeared. I am Glohirin, an elf of the woodland realm. It is our custom to be wary of strangers, yet I have never been happier to see unfamiliar faces.
We came here looking for Radagast the Brown. Have you seen him?
I and one other came here as scouts for King Thranduil. We discovered enemies gathering and thought to consult with Radagast, but we were waylaid by orcs and spiders before we could reach his home. I fear both he and my companion Galron are in grave danger.
Where is your companion?
Alas, I cannot say. We came upon a band of orcs, and while we battled them, spiders began to cast down their lines from the trees above. I was entangled, and the orcs bore me away. I can only hope that Galron escaped a similar fate. Orcs and spiders working together in this manner bodes ill for my people, and more so for Galron. I must find him.
We will help you look for him.
Your offer is appreciated, but we should not abandon Radagast. I will search for my friend while the three of you go after the wizard. Once I find Galron, we will attempt to join you.
Very well. Good hunting, Glohirin.
I feel like I'm going back on myself, aren't I? I need more health potions. That's what I need.
I see movement in the trees.
Do you fear to face a dwarf?
You face a ranger now!
You cannot endure this life.
Do you fear the face of dwarf? For the Dunedain!
Signs are clear. Rangers were once here. They left some useful items.
Fight me if you dare! You face a Dunedain now!
You face the power of the Eldar!
Do you fear the face of dwarf?
Time for us to go and rescue Radagast the Brown. Was that not yet? Damn, man. Dude. You know what? I might do this game one more time in the New Game Plus on the hardest difficulty, which is Legendary. Like, I am tempted. So I might actually do it. You know, I don't think I might. I think I will. But this game is so good that I want to keep playing it before we do more. Before we do other Lord of the Rings. Yeah, I think I might actually do legendary difference. Keep him that. Don't really care about that. Yeah, we'll do legendary difference. We will. And then do Lord of the Rings.
The trail leads down there. I'm sure of it.
The wizard!
The wizard? No, no, my dears. That is food. He says the wizard must die. Take him and devour him, he commands. And so I shall. But not yet. Not yet. Let him hang a bit first. Let him await my pleasure. But the wizard alone is barely a meal for one such as myself. Now four is a face.
You're no match for me! That'll teach you to take on a ranger!
Enter the sphere of light and be healed.
Aid our friend! To my side!
You should be less reckless with your life.
That's closer to death than I care to be. Do you fear to face a dwarf?
That must wait. Carefully. Let him down slowly now.
He yet lives.
Aye, and he's coming around.
Radagast, are you well?
Oh, what a thoroughly unpleasant experience. I shall have more pity for flies in the future.
The spider's venom can be deadly. We should attend to you at once.
No cause for concern. It happens I know a thing or two about venoms and poisons. Sinathra's poison could be deadly, but killing prey outright is not the way of such creatures. No, they much prefer to keep their meals alive for a time. Just as a farmer might age a cheese to improve its flavor, really. She used only enough venom to keep me quiet.
I had heard Mirkwood was home to many spiders, but I never expected anything like this. Are there more of her kind around?
I certainly hope not. This was the Spider Queen, Senathra. I've heard many fearful tales of her from my friends among the forest creatures, but I've never before had the misfortune of encountering her. I'm rather surprised to find her here. By all accounts, she kept her lair in the craggy mountains near Dol Guldur, far to the south.
Dol Guldur. I've heard that name spoken in whispered tales. By all accounts, it is a place of dread. What can you tell me of it?
It's a terrible place. A fortress built upon a bare hill in the south of the forest. Of old, the Dark Lord himself dwelt there. He was driven out some years past, but it seems that evil has returned once more to Dol Guldur. I am told that fell creatures of many sorts are gathering there. Roscobel, my usual home, lies a little too close to Dol Guldur for comfort, so I came here. I have several such retreats. You can never be too prepared living in Mirkwood and all. But, do I know you?
No, Radagast, but you do know me.
Ah, young Bellerum. It's a pleasure to see you. So you are a part of this little party too? It's quite a mixed bag, really. I don't see elves, dwarves, and men rubbing elbows often, especially not in Mirkwood. Now add an eagle as well. This is turning out to be a rather extraordinary day, really, all things considered.
I am just glad we came in time. My friends and I have a mission, and we came seeking your aid.
We're looking for the dragon Radagast, who lives in the Grey Mountains.
And we have no time for a lengthy search.
We were told you might be able to help us find him.
You wish to find a dragon? Oh dear, is that really wise?
Wise or not, that is our mission. Do you know where Radagast can be found?
Well, he's a dragon, so I would say the Grey Mountains.
Yes, that is as we have already said. But do you know where in the Grey Mountains?
I haven't the foggiest notion, really.
What? So we've just been chasing the wind?
Ah, now, not so fast. I may not know where Radagast dwells, but I just might be able to find out. But I would need my staff for that, and I seem to have...
We found your staff. Here it is.
I knew you would have need of it once we found you.
Ah, excellent. Aren't you the clever one? Crafty as a fox in your own fashion, too, I can tell. I'm grateful to you. Well then, let's see what we can find out, shall we? My friends might know a thing or two. Do you have news for me, little one? Ah. I see, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Very brave of you. Well done, my friend. And there you have it.
Perhaps you could explain further for those of us who do not speak the language of swallows.
Oh, you don't? Quite a pity, really. They're rather pleasant little fellows. Always something nice to say.
Well, what did this one have to say?
Quite a bit, actually. Here, let me show you.
Have you considered my offer?
You bargain with what you do
I will have your price soon enough. Think carefully before you spurn this offer, dragon. As mighty as you are, you would do well not to offend my master.
I did not say I refused. Only that you must first achieve my reward before you can give it.
Ah, formality. I go now to take your price, but I will leave men behind to await your answer. Consider well, but not too long.
My time and my thoughts are my own to spend.
For now.
Oh, still here? I thought you were off to find a dragon.
Farewell, Rat.
Sinatra is no more. That was a feat worthy of heroes of the elder days. I am honored to have witnessed it.
You were part of it as well. Thank you for your aid in the fight.
I am pleased to have done my part. That is one less threat to my people.
What of your friend Galron? Did you find him?
Sadly, I was unable to save Galron. I discovered he fell in the same battle in which I was captured. I recovered his war gear from the orcs, and I wish you to have it. Galron would be pleased to know it was still being used to fight the enemy. I must hasten home to inform my lord of everything that I've learned here. I shall pause only long enough to consult with Radagast. Farewell, Aradan.
Okay. Terrible, terrible, terrible. So the bow is the only good option. I'll take it. Going to Rivendell. But we're definitely doing this game all over again on Legendary. I thought Heroic was the hardest, but it's not.
Ah, it's good to see you. I was able...
Excellent, but we must be assured of their quality. Take it to
Gloin.
the dwarf, Glowin. His skill at appraising gem...
Gloin. Dude.
I should be going.
Elrond.
Radagast has may the
Agendour will not have his dragon.
You will earn the eternal.
Gloin.
It's an honor to meet such a renowned ranger. For you are Eridan, I believe. Do not be surprised. Your name is bandied about much in these halls, for I'm only a visitor here. But is there something an old dwarf can help you with?
I've collected these gemstones for the smith Angmar. But if he is to make use of them, they must be of the highest quality. He would like your appraisal.
My pleasure. I always enjoy handling fine gems. Oh, yes. These are excellent stones. See here, the depth of color. In fact, I've a fancy to buy them from you. I never tire of collecting such stones, and I've plenty of coin in my purse. How is the weight of your own purse these days?
I promised Angmar I would bring him these gems, but I thank you for your generous offer.
Ah, well, fair enough. But the offer stands if...
I'm sorry, but I'm not selling these gemstones. These will help him forge me a powerful weapon.
Welcome. I'm curious.
He has. Here they are.
Ah, excellent. I will put these to good use. And since you have provided me with the materials I need to fashion more elf stones, I would be pleased if you would accept some of my already finished work. Take whichever suits you best.
Thank you. Okay, let's take a look. Oh, maybe. Definitely orc. Now I just need to put it onto something. I've done nothing. Hello, Bilbo.
Welcome back, Eridan. We have something in common now, my friend. We are among the few who can claim to have ridden on the back of an eagle, although I'm sure you enjoyed your journey more than I. Truthfully, I found the whole experience rather terrifying.
How was it that you came to be carried by an eagle?
Oh, well, it's a long story, really. There we were, 13 dwarves, 1 wizard, and 1 rather frightened hobbit, perched in the treetops, trying to hide from an army of wolves and goblins. They sniffed us out soon enough and set fire to the trees. It would have been the end of us all right there, had the King of the Eagles not led his people to our rescue. I was grateful to be saved, of course, but to this day I still feel a bit dizzy whenever I think about that wild flight.
For my part, I have never experienced anything to match the thrill of soaring among the clouds. I'm eager to take to the air again.
I suppose that shouldn't surprise me coming from one brave enough to battle a spider queen in the depths of Mirkwood. Oh yes, I've heard all about how you rescued Radagast. Everyone in Rivendell is talking about it. I've done a bit of spider fighting in Mirkwood myself, so I know how frightening it can be.
You fought a spider queen?
A spider queen? Oh, no. I only had the much smaller variety to deal with, but they were more than large enough for me, I assure you. You know, someone should be setting down this story of yours. It's certainly worthy of being remembered. I do have my own book to finish, but perhaps when that's done... Maybe you should give me an account of your adventures. I'll take notes, and one day I can write your story. What do you say to that?
It would be an honor to have our story recorded by so worthy a chronicler.
Very well, then. Why don't you start at the beginning?
It began some weeks past at the Sarn Ford. And so, with Sanathra dead, Radagast safe, we returned here to Rivendell to inform Elrond of all we had learned.
Outstanding! What a riveting tale! There is enough there to fill a volume or two already. I just hope I managed to get it all straight. I tried to take good notes. You really must come back later to let me know how it's progressing.
I shall,
Perhaps I shall.
if time and fortune allow. Now, I shall be on my way. Farewell.
And that is unfortunately where we are going to be ending it. Hopefully you. If you did, hit that like button. It's fun. Draw and Wolf come back again. And I'll see you in the next one. And Gaming, signing off.